The officers that were in their tactical positions immediately created a reactionary gap and backed up in order to take full recognition and to make full determinations of the hostage situation that was in front of them. Every officer to a person stated that they were not going to discharge their firearm unless they believed that they had a clear and present opportunity to strike the actor and not strike the hostage. Officers from both sides of the doorway begin to fire. The first officers to fire were the ones with the most direct line of vision. Those were the officers from the left side who had the direct line of vision of the hostage and were able to fire swiftly and truly at the actor. Then officers, and this is occurring in real time in a matter of half seconds to seconds, with decisions needing to be made with incredible precision, proceed to fire from the right side. One such round from a shotgun that is fired by an officer who is positioned closest to the wall on the right side strikes the actor in the back upper shoulder area on the left side. Pellet from this shotgun shot also strikes the wall. No pellet strikes the hostage as the shot is pulled to where it would strike the actor or nothing else next to the actor and not the hostage. As the shot is fired, one projectile strikes the lead officer on the left side of the door holding the shield. In his right hand, he held his firearm, his handgun. The projectile, the shot, hits his right hand and travels into his arm. At that point, Officer Andrew Duarte is diagonal and slightly behind to the officer with the shield. He is turned slightly to the left, and he is aiming at his target, being the actor, to free the hostage. Two-shot strike Officer Duarte. One shot strikes him in the left arm and goes across his chest. The other strikes him at the left side chest area, at the mesh area, where his tactical protective vest would not have coverage, and strikes him at the mesh and goes across his chest. A third officer on the left side also is struck in the leg from another shot. It is unknown if this shot was a through and through, meaning has gone completely through the actor, or was one of the wounds that struck the actor and struck the officer in the leg. We do know that from the final count, there were 22, including the shotgun shell discharged cartridge. There were 22 cartridges that were found of rifles, one 9mm, and one shotgun cartridge. The actor was struck between 15 to 20 times. It's difficult to be more precise due to the nature of the injuries and which ones were passed through or were not. But conservatively, it would be 15 times. The hostage was not struck once. Again, as I stated previously, every officer stated to a person they would not discharge their firearm if they thought they were going to strike the hostage. She was not struck. At this point in time, the officer who is struck in the hand and arm and Officer Duarte, they proceed around the corner into another hallway. There's a hallway that is near where the left entrance is of the ICU. They proceed back into that hallway as well as some other officers. Officer Duarte realizes he's hit and says so. He then proceeds forward down the hallway back towards the ICU. When he gets to the corner of the ICU, go into that hallway, he sees the officer who was struck in the leg down. That officer at this point is now being pulled by another officer. Officer Duarte leans over to the officer who is down and now is starting to be moved. Officer Duarte then, after leaning down towards that officer, succumbs to his injuries and collapses on the ground.